Hey man, you know I love your content, but it's one question I want to ask of you, and I know it's late, so I'm sorry. I just went through a little problem with my girlfriend, and she told me she wants me to lead more. It kind of hit me hard because no other woman had told me that and made me think. Plus, growing up without a consistent father figure, it's kind of hard to understand. Amazing, amazing question. As a man, you are the leader of the relationship. Your girl knows this. She know it so well. She brought it up to you and she was blunt. And she's like, I need you to lead more. What you have to understand, brother, is your woman wants to be led. This to me is a really, really good thing. What you have to do now is you have to step up and you have to lead. What does it mean to have good leadership qualities? It means that you're a good listener. You understand what people need, so you have to understand her needs, right? It means that you have vision, you have longevity. You don't just think in the present moment, but you're also planning for the future to make sure things go right. You have a plan for yourself, and she's included in your plan. And that one is super important. Having a plan for yourself and making sure that your woman is obviously included in your plan. What can your plan for yourself be? It could be, well, I want to get fit and I want my girl to get fit too. First thing you have to do to be a leader is you have to lead by example. So now you start going to the gym, you start going on walks, you start taking your health seriously. She's going to do that as well. But it starts with you first. You have to set the standard. She's in your plans. You know this. You know that you have to lead by example. And then you start to encourage her, hey, come join me. One day you just say, hey, come join me. Let's work out together. I got some cool workout things that I think you'll enjoy. I got some cool workout moves that I think you'll enjoy. Now your girl's working out. Now you both are working out and you both are getting fit. Leadership. Leadership doesn't have to be loud. Leadership is not, hey, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do this. Go do here, go here, go. Sometimes, very few, very rarely, you might have to do that in a serious situation. Right? If there's a threat around, if your life is in danger, you're walking with your girl, hey, go here, move. And it's out of love, right? But leadership is mostly leading by example. And it's having a plan that you guys can both agree on and move towards. Goals that you guys can both have and move towards as well. So I'm gonna ask you, brother, do you have a plan for yourself? Do you have a plan of how your life is going to look like 5, 10, 15 years from now? So if you have a plan and a vision, you can share that with her, right? Share that with your girl. Share that plan with your girl. Share that vision with your girl. Let her know that you're thinking about the future of how you guys can both grow as human beings and in this relationship. Again, your girl asked you to lead, so your girl wants to be led. Look at her life, the areas of her life that can be better. Help her improve in those areas. Here's the thing though, make sure that you are looking at yourself, you're seeing your reflection, and you're looking at your own life, and you are also fixing the areas that need help, right? Because you have to fix yourself. You can't fix somebody else if you haven't fixed yourself. And second off, you actually can't fix anybody else. She has to fix herself. But she needs that push. She needs that leadership. Look in her life in the areas of which she may need help in and see how you could be useful. Because a relationship is supposed to help both parties grow and develop and be the best version of themselves. That's what a relationship is supposed to do. She's not supposed to be leeching off of you. You're not supposed to be leeching off of her. Both of you are helping each other to grow and become the best that you both can be. So if she's asking you to lead, you need to ask her, what do you need help with? What are your goals, right? What's your dreams? What would you like to do with your life? What do you really want in life? You have to have deeper and more rich conversations with your significant other, with your partner, with your spouse, with your girl, with your bae, with your boo. Right? You got to ask her, What do you truly want in this life? And go help her get it. And she should do the same for you. Motivate her, inspire her. Most importantly, lead by example. Lead by example. Sometimes when a woman is saying that she wants you to lead and take a bigger leadership role in the relationship, one thing that she could also be saying is she wants to make sure that you are the man deep down, this is subconsciously, that she can have kids with. She wants to make sure that you are that manly man, right? Make sure you're leading yourself, right? When she says she wants you to lead more, make sure you're leading yourself more. Don't doubt your decisions. Make a decision, stand on it, live with the results. Make sure you are in control of your own life, brother. She could be hinting at something. She could be hinting at the fact that you are living an autopilot life. A life that is on autopilot. You are not fully in control of your life. And she's trying to hint at you that you need to be for her to trust you. A woman will trust you when you trust yourself. A woman will love you when you love yourself. A woman will trust you and give you kids one day if you trust yourself as a man, as a leader, as someone that can lead the family to prosperity, to greatness. So the truth is, you may not need to be much different around her, or it's nothing to actually do with her. It's a lot more to do with you. And the only difference that you need to have is making sure that you're leading yourself, that you're a man of your word, that you are going to the gym, that you trust yourself, that your life is not on autopilot. And on top of that, you're having these deep and rich conversations with your girl about life, about having vision, about what you both want out of life. Now let's go even deeper. When we're talking about leadership in a relationship, make sure that you're respecting her. And I have to say that first, right? Because we have to be equal accountability partners. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is, why are you looking at your brother? In this case, it'll be your girl. But why are you looking at your brother and telling him that there's a speck of bark in his eye when you have a log in yours? Fix your eye first. Get the log out of your eye before you tell your brother that he has bark, literal bark, in his. Get the log out of your own eye first. So powerful. It's so powerful. That could be a whole video to itself. Before you tell your girl that she needs to respect you and what to do around you and what not to do, because that's leadership as well. You should not tolerate disrespect. Make sure, and I'm telling you, brothers, because we have to be the example. And so when I say this, brother, you need to be ready. You need to make sure that you're respectful. You need to make sure that you have your emotional intelligence in check. Make sure that your emotional intelligence is under control. Make sure that you have that. Make sure that you're not screaming at her. Make sure that you're not mad at her. Make sure that you are doing your best. And the reason I'm saying that is you'll be asking for that, right? Because when a woman is asking you to lead, if she's out of place, you have to put her back in place. The same way we have to put ourselves back in place. What does it mean to be put back in place? It means to act right, to do what you know is right, to be the person that you know you can be, to be better, to be your better self, right? So before you can ask her to do that, make sure that you're doing that for her, okay? So if you're respectful towards her, and let's say you guys are going in the back and forth and she all of a sudden raises her voice, you can say, hey, don't raise your voice. Don't do that. We're having a conversation. You have to learn how to take that climatic and bring it down and have everybody relax. You have to learn how to do that, okay? Tell her, hey, don't scream at me. Hey, don't disrespect me, right? Whatever you find disrespectful, let her know, hey, don't do that. Don't disrespect me. Because I'm not disrespecting you. Boom, there you go. Because I'm not disrespecting you. Remember, brother, don't let yourself down. Please don't let me down. Please. Because if you say, don't disrespect me, don't scream at me, but you screaming right back at her, both of y'all are in the wrong, and you don't have a point anymore. And so both of you have to apologize, and that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that either. But it's better that as a leader that you know better, so you do better, right? It's better that as a leader, you expect more from yourself than you do others. That is important. And when others fall short, you can have forgiveness in your heart, but you have to set them straight. You have to set them straight. And if you're already in your place, then you have the right to say, hey, I gotta put you back in your place. Like you can't talk to me like that, right? And that's a respectful way to go about it. Okay, again, I've been in a relationship for a long time. So when I give you guys this advice, when I tell you guys about the things that I go through or whatever, it's from real experience. This is not just me regurgitating anything. This is real life. This is real experience. This is actually what happens. This is what I do. This is what I go through every day. I have to be emotionally intelligent. I have to be the bigger person, right? You have to also understand, guys, that women tend to be a little bit more emotional. And what do I mean by that? They're more in tune with their emotions, so they'll express it, right? As men, we can be in tune with our emotions, which is what it means to be emotionally intelligent, but we can decide to express it or not. And they also have that ability, but, you know, they probably don't use it as much as us because we're more stoic, and that's fine. That's how we are. Use that stoicism to your advantage as a man. Emotional intelligence is important. It is very important when you're trying to lead a woman, when you are leading a relationship. You have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to be a stoic. You cannot take things to heart. You have to understand that she is emotional. That's all. And that will stop you from screaming back, saying things you don't mean, you know, being rude back to her or disrespectful. You see what I mean? Because when you lead, you have to correct. And when you're correcting people, or when you are saying, hey, you can be better, people can take offense to that if you're not actually doing the things that you're telling them to do yourself. And, you know, the one thing that I pride myself on is the fact that I'm not going to tell you guys to do something that I'm not doing. I find that highly wrong and very disrespectful to the people that watch me, to the people that may look up to me, to the people that appreciate my content. Everything that I tell you guys to do, I'm doing. And to me, it makes the content more authentic, more real, and more original. So if you want to be real and authentic, and you want people to actually listen to you as a leader, you got to be doing the things that you're talking about. So make sure that you are the man that you need to be. And you are becoming the best version of yourself each and every day. Doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. But that's part of leadership. Another part of leadership is being accountable. When you are wrong, you need to be accountable. You need to say, hey, I'm wrong. You will probably be wrong more than you're right. That's what it means to lead, right? So be accountable, brother. Do not be afraid to tell her, yeah, I messed up, or yeah, I'm wrong. And she will do the same, right? When you admit, hey, I'm wrong, or I'm sorry, I apologize, and here's why I apologize, she'll do the same. So again, what I'm saying in this video is she is a reflection of you, bro. And if she's asking you to lead more, then here's the truth. This is the banger. This is the part that, like, man, this is amazing, bro. Because when you make these videos, it all comes together, right? Here's the main answer. She is a reflection of you. So when she is asking you to lead, when she is asking you to lead more, she is truly, truly telling you that you need to lead yourself better. If you led yourself with more discipline and more consistency, you would lead others with that as well. You cannot tell others what to do if you're not doing it yourself. In other words, when she's asking you to lead the relationship more, she's asking you to be more of a man. She's asking you to be a better man. She's asking you to self-improve. She's asking you to be more of a leader with yourself. Brother, do you have a task list? Are you doing things on a daily basis to get towards your goals and dreams? Right? I'm cooking. Let me cook. What are you doing on a daily basis to get to where you want to go? Are you in the gym? Right? Are you going on these morning walks? Are you working towards your goals and dreams? What are you doing? Being a good leader simply means leading a mission. You and your girl are not on a mission. That is the problem. What's the mission? What's the mission that you all are trying to accomplish? What's the mission that you and your girl is trying to accomplish, brother? Hey, let's get fit this year. Hey, let's make the most money we ever made this year. And how can we get there? Let's put our heads together and figure it out. Leadership, in order to lead anything, you need a mission. What's the mission? Give your relationship a mission. Give your relationship direction. Give your relationship vision. 5, 10, 15 years from now, what do you want it to look like? And what goals do you want to achieve? This is how you lead in a relationship as a man. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I had a lot of fun making it, but a lot of what I spoke about is true. It's very, very important. This was a very important question, and there's a lot of men who don't know how to lead, and I hope that this video helped you all, especially the brother, our purpose-driven brother that asked this question. If you guys want to talk more about this, I do one-on-one consultations. We can definitely talk. My expertise on this topic is simply being in a relationship for 9 years, a relationship that is not perfect, a relationship that has its ups and downs. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And there's a lot that I've learned throughout those 9 years that you can learn in 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 15 minutes, whichever level you want to choose for the consultation. But other than that, if you don't want to talk one-on-one, just watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. You know, you could do that too. You know, there'll be more on this topic. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. We are purpose-driven men. We are a brotherhood. I'm here to help. I'm grateful to help. I'm grateful to do what I do, and I'm grateful for you. Peace.